Listen, have you ever felt like you're asking for too much? That your dreams are just too big, too unrealistic? I'm here to tell you something important. You are not asking for too much. You're just asking the wrong people. Let me tell you about a guy named Darren. Darren had these huge dreams so big they could fill a stadium. But he was surrounded by a very small crowd. When he talked about starting his own business, his friends didn't just disagree. They laughed. They laughed right in his face. His family, meaning well, told him to play it safe, to stick with his secure job. His coworkers, they openly mocked him for wanting more out of life. They saw his ambition not as a strength, but as a joke. And for a long time, Darren listened. Every time he heard their doubts, he'd trim his dreams a little, just to fit into their small world. He'd lower his goals to match their expectations. But with every piece of his dream he cut away, he felt himself getting smaller, too. It was like he was shrinking, trying to fit into a box that was never meant for him. His ambition, once a roaring fire, was starting to feel like a dying ember. He was losing himself just to keep the peace. One afternoon, feeling lost, he was wandering through town and met an old craftsman, a man who had spent his life creating beautiful things from raw wood. The old man listened patiently as Darren shared his frustrations. After a long silence, the craftsman looked at him with wise, kind eyes and said something Darren would never forget. A lion doesn't live among sheep, not because he hates them, but because his soul needs room to roar. Those words hit Darren like a lightning bolt. The craftsman wasn't finished. He leaned in closer and said, "You need to find your pride. Find the people who don't just see your fire, but who want to add fuel to it. Your future, my boy, depends entirely on who you choose to surround yourself with. Don't seek approval from those who can't even approve of themselves." That was the turning point. Right then and there, Darren decided he was done shrinking. He started to intentionally change his circle. It wasn't easy, and it didn't happen overnight. He started attending workshops, joining online communities of entrepreneurs, and seeking out mentors. He took small, quiet steps toward his big dream, sharing his progress only with those who understood his vision. And slowly, beautifully, life began to open up. The mockery was replaced with encouragement. The doubt was replaced with strategy. He found his pride, his tribe of lions. His business started to grow, and more importantly, so did he. He was no longer the small, apologetic version of himself. He was roaring. The moral of this story is simple but powerful. Never, ever shrink yourself to fit into places you've outgrown. Your environment will either grow you or smother you. Choose wisely. If you're ready for more, if you're ready to find your pride and let your fire burn bright, then make sure you follow for the next story. Thanks for watching.